underappreciated, underrated, overlooked, and forced to take a backseat in favor of all those who don't put in the same amount of work I do. That's how I viewed myself for a long while. But when I first signed with ROVW, I figured it would be a fresh start. I remember when I first came to the Carp DM network headquarters, the day I signed. I felt like I finally made it. Now a lot of people have come and gone through the threshold for the last 6 years. But one man stood out to me above all else. That man is Rob freaking Cayman. Just like me, he was at CDN headquarters to sign a contract. And as he mentioned on the live event 29, he and I crossed paths numerous times in the military. In fact, I'll just say, he and I were in the army together. Bunked together for a few years, started the same platoon. And I can honestly say he was one of those guys I could count on to have my back if I needed him. Which, like, I had his. But one thing he's done that I have never forgiven him for, even to this day, is that he forgot who made him who he is. What made him who he is. Side of Rob Cayman, he swore just to keep buried and hidden from all of you. See, there was a moment in time, roughly about 2012 or so. Rob, about 6 months with an honorable discharge, decides to go AWOL in the middle of the night. Absent a warning, absent a single word, absent just even a proper farewell to any of us. It was in this moment he left me, everyone else in that platoon, high and dry. And that's where I learned the real value of the friendship that we had. And when I learned the dangerousness that snakes possess before they decide to bite you. Rob, you're a snake. And more importantly, you're a coward. You left not just me behind, but every single man and woman in that platoon high and fucking dry. Not only am I a proud American, but I'm also a goddamn proud soldier. I stuck by to protect this country while you left us. But you wanna know what solidified your cowardice for me? It's when you popped up many years later, just cut your teeth on the independence. Much like me, you decided to enter yourself into the Valor Wrestling World Championship circuit. What happened? You lost round 1. And then you decided to go back to the independent scene before you finally got picked up by Ring of Valiance Wrestling. Which circles me back to the day we both signed. The two of us stayed in front of Damon McCarthy and Spencer Wade. And the second that you locked eyes with me before we walked in the office, I knew that you knew that you had messed up by leaving me to die in the desert all those years ago. Now, ghosts from your past has come back to haunt you. Rob, you were like my brother. And you bailed on me. You bailed on your country. You bailed on the platoon. We all counted on you. All of us had somewhere to go back to, but you didn't care, did you? All you cared about was saving your own goddamn skin. But now, I get the chance to avenge all of that. Because it's about time that somebody made you pay for your sins. For your sins of betraying America, the Army, and me. When we get back to New York, it's high time that you answered for every sin that you've committed. Because in New York City, we have a place that Rob Cayman met his judge, his jury, and his executioner. I'll see you then there, Rob.